So today, we're going to be using one of your guys' decks in the Majestic Challenge and see how well can I do. This time we're going to be using the Skeleton Phoenix, Werewolf, and the Robot. Now we got the Skeleton Phoenix. You guys know how that combo can be insanely annoying to face with. Paired up with the Werewolf and the Robot, so whenever they take damage, they'll become even more powerful. This looks really good, but let's see how far can we go with this. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alrighty, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck, and let's see how far can we go with this, even though we're facing, Warlord Jossum. Jossum gets the buff, but thankfully it is not his turn. He could try to push the Jossum downwards if he wants to, but it might not be too great of a play, or even push the Werewolf towards the Jossum. That might be another play they can do. So he actually activates the Werewolf's ability, which is, hey, good for me. I'll take it, dude. I guess we just push the Monkey King towards the Werewolf. Not much I can do here. And the Werewolf is going to hit potentially his Werewolf. Yeah, but look at that double hit on the Werewolf plus hitting the Monkey King. We almost took out his Monkey King, which is pretty good. The Werewolf, very tanky. It is going to take a lot to take her out, but hey, over 250 damage is pretty good. Or yeah, actually, yeah, 252 damage is really good right there. My Phoenix is dead. Oh, never mind. Oh, the Werewolf. Never mind. I thought the Phoenix was going to die. The Werewolf is the one that took a lot of damage. Let's again double hit the Werewolf here. This should also take out the Monkey King. There we go. All right, so we took out the Monkey King. Werewolf is almost dead. So at least we don't need to worry about the fire clouds that the Monkey King can spawn. Werewolf thankfully did not get the buff. Regardless, she does a lot of damage. He might actually take out the Werewolf here. He will. Yep, well, play a nice little double hand the Werewolf to take her out. Pulls the Werewolf, but, nothing too crazy, I mean, we could focus on the other heroes, maybe. Yeah, we could focus. Well, we could just do this, maybe, and hit the Jossum or the Warlord. I mean, yeah, look at that. The Jossum took over 160 damage right there, so that was really good. So it's a 3v2 here. We do have a good chance of winning here, as long as he doesn't do anything too crazy. He is going to hit the Robot, so that will finally place some bombs on the map. Yeah, look at that. The Warlord is going to be taking a lot of damage from there because of the bombs. Let's see if we can push the Jossum somehow towards the bombs here. Yeah, somewhat. There you go. We took out the Jossum right there because of the bombs. So it's a 1v3 here. The Warlord will be getting the attack buff every single turn. So he is doing 99 damage per hit, which is kind of annoying, but we should be able to win here. He actually takes out the Robot, so that's unfortunate. But if you can push the Warlord towards the bombs, then we'll be able to just, deal decent damage while getting a double hit with using the Phoenix as well right there. Yeah, look at that. Plus the Steam, that was very good. Bombs, Steam, and the double hit, that was very, very good. He does... Wait, I think he'll win here. All he has to do is just hit both heroes once while hitting the Skeleton towards the Steam, and he failed. That was not the play, dude. He could have actually won if he would have just went directly towards the Phoenix and the Skeleton, doing that wall bounce right there. So that is going to be my first win. So pretty good start right there, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy about that. We almost lost because he had a very strong deck, but thankfully we're actually able to, just deal a lot of damage as quick as possible to win the match right there. So let's continue on. Alrighty, second match here. Facing a heal deck with the Mummy. This is actually a problem because we're facing Mummy and I won't be able to revive the Skeleton if he enchants the Skeleton. So this is horrible, actually. Let's see if we can hit the Gargoyle, I guess. This is going to be very bad if he enchants the Skeleton. So it's basically one less hero that cannot, use the ability, Hit the Dancing Dragon. This should hit the Mummy. There we go. Ooh, and the Vampire right there. But my Skeleton is dead. Skeleton is going to die, ladies and gentlemen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Again, I mean, they should just... I mean, Skeleton facing the Mummy is just a horrible, horrible scenario, There really isn't much I can do there. Push the Werewolf towards the Dancing Dragon. I was hoping that the Werewolf was going to go up. We failed. Regardless... the Dancing Dragon is about to die, which is pretty good, so that way he stops healing up the rest of his heroes. Vampire does go next, so he will be dealing decent damage, but thankfully nothing too crazy. Hit the Gargoyle here. This should take out his Dancing Dragon. Maybe hit the Mummy. We do hit the mummy. That was lucky that we hit the mummy. And the gargoyle takes some damage over there. That was pretty good. We did decent damage. Alright, so he's actually going after the werewolf again. So that will activate the werewolf's ability. Meaning, oh, look at the... Okay, so the mummy is going to die here. Let's just push the vampire towards the werewolf. And the vampire will be taking a bunch of damage down there, ladies and gentlemen. So that is an amazing double kill. Only the gargoyle is left alive. I mean, the Phoenix will revive. The Phoenix will revive. And he heals up a bit. Nothing too crazy. Let's just push it towards the Phoenix right there. Nice double hit. Nice double hit. That was over 220 damage, more or less. The gargoyle only has 75 health. He might heal up. He might not. We shall see. He will be taking out the Phoenix. He won't heal up, so the werewolf can take him out in one shot, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing game. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be, yet again, another good game right there. That's going to be 2 wins. A double hit for, overkill right there. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our second win. So far, so good. This combo looks really strong. But then again, every time I use werewolf and the robot, since after the update, I've been going very far in matches in the challenge runs. So using this combo plus the skeleton phoenix, very devastating. But let's continue on. All right, let's see if we can win here in the third match. Let's see. All right, Drakeling. He cannot do much. The Thunder Idol is kind of blocking unless he uses a Thunder Idol for damage. He's going to shoot a fireball at the skeleton. Okay, so he actually does deal a decent amount of damage. He actually did deal a decent amount of damage right there. Hit the Thunder Idol towards the fire. The Drakeling will be taking some damage from the fireball right there. Or not the fireball, the bomb. Really not much I could have done there. But it's okay. He's going for the Genie. Genie onto the werewolf is actually devastating because that is a lot of damage. Never mind. He actually takes out the robot and the skeleton. Skeleton can get revived, thankfully. But look at this. Look at the bombs. Holy guacamole. I don't think we're going to be able to push the Puppet Master towards the bombs, but that would be pretty good. We'll see. No, we just got a double hit on the Puppet Master right there, plus the bombs right there. Hitting the Drakeling 3 times and the Genie 4 times. That was very good. He might take out the skeleton right now. I hope he doesn't. I want the skeleton to get revived, but seems he's going after it. And the skeleton revives. Let's go. The skeleton was able to revive for another chance to play right there. I was hoping to hit the Thunder Idol as well using the skeleton, but we missed. But going after the Puppet Master might be a pretty good idea, so that way we don't need to worry about the puppets on the board. He actually hits the werewolf right there. Skeleton gets taken out again. Can we push the Puppet Master towards the fire? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, Drakeling does go next. Will he actually go after the skeleton to take him out? Yeah, he is going for the hit on the skeleton. And skeleton dies. Unfortunately, the skeleton dies, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so much for that. But hit the Genie right here, and this should make the werewolf go after the Puppet Master. I really hope he actually hits the Puppet Master. Yes, we do. All right. So we took out the Puppet Master, so no puppets on the board. Regardless, this might be a loss unless he focuses on the Phoenixes first, which it might be a bad idea. Yeah, there it is. He is going after the werewolf. It makes sense. With a double hit as well, is going to be pretty devastating. Thankfully, it doesn't push me towards a fire, but no, let's see if we can push the Genie towards the werewolf by doing it like this. There we go. All right, so we just took out the Genie, willing to worry about him doing, 20% max out damage to the werewolf, because that would have been like 115 more or less, 114 damage, which is absurd. He is going to use a fireball. That will take out the Phoenix, I think. Yeah, that should take out the Phoenix, right? Oh, no, he's just going for direct damage right there. Oh, never mind. He's going for the fireball instead. Yeah, well played right there. We're going to have to try to revive the Phoenix as quick as possible, because the werewolf did in fact survive right there. Yeah, go after the Phoenix here. Let's see if we can revive the Phoenix. And yes, we did. We've actually revived the Phoenix and took out the Thunder Idol right there. Drakeling only has 135 health, meaning that the Phoenix can take him out in 2 shots, or even push him towards the fire. Oh, no way! No freaking way, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He got so lucky right there, dude. Come on now. Let's continue on. All right, that last player did the luckiest shot I have ever seen in a while, dude. Like, holy guacamole, that was so lucky, dude. Let's see if we can get a double hand of vampire here. I mean, I guess just to start things off, hitting the Avenger 2 was pretty nice. All right, so Avenger does go next. What is he going to do? He's going for the Dancing Dragon to heal up the vampire and the Avenger. Yeah, he is. Plus hitting the werewolf. Wait, what exactly he wants to do? Okay, he's going for the Dancing Dragon. Hits the werewolf. That will activate the werewolf's ability. Um, let's see if we can just deal lots of damage to the Avenger right there. And yes, we did. We did lots of damage to the Avenger. Avenger is getting pretty weak. Only 100 health. Hey, I mean, that's pretty good if we can take out the Avenger so that way he doesn't use his ability. He will be hitting... He's going to heal up the vampire a little bit. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Let's double hit the Avenger right there. We actually just took out the Avenger, so we don't need to worry about his ability anymore. Let's see. If we can take out the vampire as quick as possible, then we're not going to worry about too much on the the blacksmith and the dancing dragon right there. He does heal up a little bit right there. Not too bad. But let's see if we can get a double hit on the vampire here. That would be pretty nice. No, we don't. No, we don't. Unfortunately, not even the bomb hits anyone. Not the greatest play. Now he is probably going to give himself the defensive buff to the Dancing Dragon and the Vampire. I really hope the Vampire misses his damage right there. No, he gets it off with a nice double hit. Okay, okay. Hit the Vampire towards the Werewolf, please. Thank you. Of course, survives. So he's probably going to heal up the Vampire once again. I'm just trying to take out the Vampire so that way I don't need to worry about him healing up anymore. So he is just going to constantly heal up. Taking out the Phoenix is weird. Okay, never mind. He is going to just heal up the Vampire and the Blacksmith directly. Does damage, of course, just to keep him alive just a little bit longer. We cannot hit the Vampire. We might be... we should be able to push it towards the Werewolf, hopefully. There we go. There you go. So we took out the Vampire, thankfully. Took me long enough to do it. It's a 4v2 here, but the problem is the Robot and the Phoenix are getting pretty weak. The Phoenix can get revived. He's going for straight damage onto the Werewolf, so we'll play it on that. Hit the Dancing Dragon, I guess. I mean, the Blacksmith already did his job, so let's focus on the Dancing Dragon right there. Double hit, but thankfully, or sadly, it's not enough. We might actually lose here. Yeah, that should... I think the Robot is in range to get taken out. Yeah. Alright, so we only have the Skeleton Phoenix combo. Not good, because all he has to do is just focus on taking out the Skeleton and he'll win. Nice little double hit right there. I mean, if he focuses on the Phoenix, then that's not going to be such a good play. He might actually take out the Phoenix by mistake here. No, well played. He is not taking out the Phoenix, which is very smart of him, honestly. Let's see if we can get a nice little double hit. No, we don't. The Phoenix is super lightweight. We might lose here, especially if he doesn't take out the Phoenix right there. He is going to heal up the Blacksmith. Misses the damage, though, thankfully. Missed the damage. Double hit the Dancing Dragon, so that way he stops healing up the Blacksmith. Right there. There we go. Alright, so we took out the Dancing Dragon, so only the Blacksmith is left alive. I mean, it's a full health Blacksmith. And the problem is, if he takes out the Skeleton now, then he can take out the Phoenix easily. Nope, the Skeleton is still alive, but all he needs is one shot on both heroes for him to win. So let's see where my heroes are going to end up. He can take out both of them easily. Of course they ended up together right there. He just needs to hit both of them. Well, the Skeleton is kind of lightweight. He missed. Oh wait, please don't hit the Phoenix. Please don't hit the Phoenix. Let's go! He fails to take out the Phoenix right there. Now we can definitely try to win right there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. The Blacksmith is getting very weak now. He needs 4 hits or 3 hits in the group to take me out. And he just completely fails. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. He fails to take out the Skeleton Phoenix combo. And we actually won because of it. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our 3rd win. Should have been a 4th win, but of course the last match, that person got very lucky. I'm still pretty upset about that play that he just did. But regardless, let's continue on. Alright, 3 wins, 1 loss here. Ooh, Zombie Striker combo with the Druid and the Farmer. Yeah, that is a combo, alright. Let's hit the Farmer. I don't think we're gonna hit her twice because of how lightweight the Phoenix is. Oh, we did. And we're going to get the burn on everyone, so not too bad. But we failed to hit the striker and the druid right there using the phoenix. I was trying to, but we didn't get it off, sadly. But it's okay. He is going to hit the... Oh, it's going to poison the robot. Okay. Just poison the robot. That's fine. Really not much I can do here. I guess we'll just push the skeleton towards the druid. The druid will hit the phoenix. The phoenix should hit the striker. There you go. Not too bad. And burning the zombie. And the zombie takes the bomb damage. So that was over 100 damage right there. So pretty decent. He is going to hit the skeleton. Potentially hit the werewolf. Nope, he hits the phoenix though. Okay. Let's hit the zombie like this. We might be able to make the skeleton go up to hit this farmer. Oh, yes, we do. And we actually took out the zombie. So the zombie cannot poison anyone else. Only the robot is poisoned. So the robot will be taking quite a bit of damage from the striker. If the striker hits the robot, the zombie just dies. Holy, dude. The zombie just... Or not the zombie. The skeleton just died. Holy guacamole. Well played. Okay. Hit the farmer, I guess. Really not much I can do there. Then we hit the druid? Almost. Alright. Farmer with only 35 health. He actually took out the skeleton very good. And he's focusing on the skeleton's bones, so that way, he can take out the skeleton as quick as possible. And he might. I don't think the skeleton is going to survive long enough in order to do that. But we are going to try to revive the phoenix as quick as possible. Sadly, we don't revive him for this turn, but it's okay. If the skeleton does not get hit, he will revive for this turn. So he might go after the skeleton here. Skeleton survives with 2 health. Skeleton survives with 2 health, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the phoenix's egg first, and then with the druid. There we go. The druid just died. Alright, so it's a 4v1 here. The striker only has 99 health. Absolutely no way he is going to win here. Like, easily. I mean, he will need a miracle shot here. Hits the werewolf. Pretty decent, but thankfully not enough for the win. Just push it towards the werewolf right there, and we are going to win there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. 4 wins, 1 loss right there. I don't know if, taking out the skeleton was going to make a big change for him to try to win there. So it was a pretty easy win for me right there. So pretty good. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 4 wins, 1 loss here. The same deck. We're facing the exact same deck, ladies and gentlemen. All right. He is going to poison the robot. I mean, it kind of makes sense because that way he doesn't place a lot of bombs on me. I mean, the poison doesn't activate the bomb, so. Can we double hit the farmer here and then make the skeleton hit somebody else? Onto the zombie. Zombie gets the bomb damage, so pretty decent play right there. He is going to nerf the skeleton, which is unfortunate. Yeah, pretty unfortunate right there, but what can I do, right? We can actually... Hit the zombie? Double hit the zombie? Okay, not too bad. So the zombie did take quite a bit of damage, but we are playing this arena. So he can just re-enchant me whenever he wants to. He is going to poison the skeleton. Okay. Pushing it towards the striker. So the skeleton will be taking quite a lot of damage right there. Werewolf does go next. Nerf the druid, I guess. Nerf the druid, and this will also hit the farmer. There you go. Hitting the druid towards the phoenix was a pretty lucky shot. I don't think we're going to win here. We are taking quite a bit of damage, especially with the we're not taking out any of his heroes quickly, so the damage is adding up super fast. So this is becoming a problem. Of course, he does that. All right, so yeah, just nerf the druid right there, or poison the druid. Do that. Not the greatest damage. I was trying to push a hero towards the werewolf, but of course that did not happen. He's going to push the striker towards the robot and the werewolf. Lots of damage, dude. Lots of damage. Push the werewolf towards the striker. I mean, we might as well, man. We gotta deal as much damage as possible right there. We sadly pushed the zombie out of the way and the striker as well from the bomb blast. So not good. I don't think we're winning here. He is going to take out the... Oh, he takes out the robot. The phoenix just dies as well. Okay. How can we win this? I'm not sure. Can we double hit the... I mean, I would like to revive the phoenix, but I don't think that's possible. Can we double hit the farmer here? Hit the farmer. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. We got very lucky. A nice little triple kill right there. He does need to hit the werewolf. He fails to take out the werewolf. So Skeleton gets revived, and we are going to win this match, ladies and gentlemen. This was such a close match. But what a game, regardless, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our 5th win. We're doing very good so far. This combo is definitely very, very strong. But I still haven't faced a wombo combo or any Warlord decks recently. So let's see how well we do against those. Let's continue on. All right, we got 5 wins, 1 loss here. Oh, there it is, Warlord. Let's see how well we do against this. Warlord goes first. The Enchantress gets the buff. He is using an Enchantress, so if he buffs up his heroes quickly, yeah, this might be a loss. I don't think we're going to be able to take out his heroes as quick as possible before, he does a lot of damage to me because, yeah, he is using the Enchantress right there, and he already buffed up 2 of his heroes, so pretty unfortunate stuff. Striker gets the buff. Jocelyn does go next. He'll take out the Phoenix, which I don't think he should do it. Oh, never mind. He's not focusing on the Phoenix. But he does activate the Werewolf's ability, which is pretty good for me. Because now we can try to... If we can double hit the Striker, that would be huge. We don't double hit the Striker. I was trying my best. But we did damage to everyone else right there. Striker gets the buff. He goes next, so that's unfortunate. Especially if he pushes the Werewolf towards the fire. That's going to be a huge amount of damage. Thankfully, he does not. He pushes it towards the Warlord. Skeleton is about to die. He actually just takes out the Phoenix. Not sure if I should focus on the Phoenix. We could try to focus on the Phoenix. But let's do that. Oh, that was not good. I was trying to hit the Jawsome. That completely missed. I mean, the Phoenix just needs 1 hit away from reviving. So not too bad, but I just can't believe that I missed, And of course, he just buffed up the Striker. Skeleton does get taken out. Take out the Striker. And let's see if we can make the Werewolf hit the Warlord. Yes, we do. Alright. Alright, so the Skeleton does go next. Let's see if the Skeleton survives this attack in order for the Skeleton to actually get revived next turn. Because he might not. Nope. Skeleton will die. I won't be able to use the Skeleton again. Let's see if we can push the Johnson towards the egg. That would be huge if we do that, but let's see. This is going to be pretty risky. Yes! There we go. Decent damage. Alright, so that was about 240 damage. Not too bad. Johnson gets the buff. That's unfortunate. He's going after the robot. Robot places some bombs. Okay. I mean, I'm trying... I understand what he wants to do. He doesn't want to, activate the Werewolf's ability, especially if you know that she is going to survive. That was a good play that I just did, by the way. Johnson is almost dead. Warlord is almost dead. Johnson gets the buff. It is not his turn, thankfully. If it was the Warlord's turn, he could have taken out the Werewolf in 1 shot, and that would... He would have focused on taking out the Warlord. Or, sorry, the Werewolf. Robot dies, though. That's unfortunate that the robot died. Let's do... Take out that Jocelyn, and let's see if we can also hit the Warlord. That would be nice. Towards the Werewolf. That I did not plan. I didn't expect that to happen. I wanted it to happen, but I did not plan for it, and it actually worked out in my favor. Let's freaking go. Let's continue on. All right, guys. Let's see if we can win here. We're 6 wins away, so not too bad. He is... Okay. So he has Goblin. He's going to use a Draken's Fireball real quick. Right? Draken's Fireball. Onto the Phoenix is weird. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty weird play. Alright. I mean, you do you, boo. Let's try to double hit the Drakeling here and push it towards the Phoenix. Ah, we missed the Phoenix, but we still did double hit right there for 152 damage, so not too terrible. He's going to use... He's going to shoot a Fireball using the Drakeling onto the Werewolf, but he actually activates the Werewolf's ability right there, so that's good for me. Like, very good for me. Let's see if we can double hit the Goblin there and then hit the Yeti. That would be pretty good. No, we don't hit the Yeti. We actually hit the Drakeling. The Drakeling survives with 3 health. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? He's going for a direct hit on the Robot. Robot gets hit with the Fireball. Gets another hit off. Just, hit the werewolf towards the goblin. This should also hit the yeti. And the bomb should get, or I thought the bomb was going to hit the yeti or the drakeling right there, but we pushed it by mistake. So the drakeling survives because of it. He might actually take out the robot right there. Oh yeah, the robot's dead, but he did place lots of bombs right there. But the bombs are separated, so very good play right there. Yeah, pretty good play. This is not the greatest though. Let's see if we can just hit the champion towards the bombs, I guess. Or the yeti. There you go. So lots of damage right there. We'll take it. I mean, I could have tried to revive the Phoenix, but I just wanted to take advantage of the bombs since, of course, it was like a bunch of bombs. So there's that. He's going for the skeleton. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully, he does not use this ability right there. Should we go for damage? I mean, we can try to go for damage while reviving the Phoenix right there. And we failed to deal damage. That was not good, obviously. But the Phoenix just needs one hit away from reviving. I really hope that the werewolf survives. The werewolf does in fact survive right there, ladies and gentlemen, so not too bad. And look at this, we can actually just use the Phoenix Explosion to hit both of them. There we go. Plus, we just took out the Yeti, only the champion is left alive. Absolutely no way he is going to win here, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be, yet again, another good game for me. So very happy about that. Even if he double hits the werewolf, he actually triple hits the Phoenix. Very well played. Okay, so very well played, ladies and gentlemen. But that is going to be our 7th win. Yes, we're doing very good, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy about this run so far. Just only that one loss that I got, and it was by luck because a person got a very lucky shot on me to take me out. But we're doing very good. 7 wins. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 7 wins, 1 loss here. Well, this deck is going to be very interesting. Let's... we'll try to double hit the druid, I guess. Nice little double hit and also hitting the farmer. And they get some steam damage right there. So the druid just takes over or takes about or very close to 200 damage right there. So that was pretty good right there. Oh, sorry about the notification. Sorry about that. Hits the skeleton. Very well played. And of course the robot, so the bomb is in the way. Hit the farmer right there. Hopefully we'll hit it towards the Phoenix. Bada boom. The farmer did take quite a bit of damage. That was very, very good. I needed that. I actually needed that because I need the druid and the farmer to just die as quick as possible. Lots of bombs, though. Lots of bombs. Lots of bombs. Takes out the robot. Very well played, dude. All right, so... Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm receiving a lot of notifications. Can we push the druid towards the bombs, please? We kind of did. So Striker and the Druid, look at that. The Druid actually gets a double hit right there, or a double bomb blast right there. So that was very good. I needed that. Farmer goes next. You know, he still has the Farmer and the Druid combo alive. So he's just doing that constant damage every single turn. Phoenix just dies. All right. The Phoenix just dies. We might have to go for the Farmer here and then try to, just hit the egg. There you go. We actually do hit the egg. Very well played. So we took out the Farmer. And the Phoenix is almost revived, which is pretty good. All right, Striker goes next. This is where we might lose the Skeleton, but the Skeleton can get revived. Yeah, the Skeleton just dies. All right. So, unfortunately, we did lose the Skeleton, but can we revive the Phoenix here? This should be a revival. There we go. And we just took out the Striker. Let's freaking go. Skeleton can get revived in this turn as long as he doesn't do 186 damage to him. Let's see what he does. He's going to struggle a little bit. I don't think he's going to be able to revive or take out the skeleton right there. Very close, but the skeleton is actually revived. Let's freaking go, dude. Now, let's see if we can just... I'm not sure we're going to be able to push the druid towards his team. No, we don't, but not even needed. I didn't need it because we actually did take out the skeleton, or sorry, the druid regardless right there. So only the Ice Queen is left alive. The skeleton will get taken out again. But if the Phoenix just survives here, then we are going to win. He did take out the werewolf as well, but all we need now is just one hit using the Phoenix, and we are going to win, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing very, very, very good. Another good game right there. We're just on a roll here, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very happy about that. Yeah, I can't complain, guys. We're doing super well right there. Let's continue on. All right, guys. We're just on a roll here facing... Ooh. Him slowing down is going to be very bad for me, but what can I do, right? I mean, we're gonna have to go after the Enchantress as quick as possible because we don't want him to enchant his heroes. But he'll probably, I mean, he probably will, sadly. I mean, I wasn't able to do much with that, sadly. Jocelyn does go next. What is he going to do? Hit the Phoenix? That's a very interesting choice. Skeleton in the Phoenix, okay. That was a very interesting choice, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that, he actually just activates the Werewolf's ability. If we can get a double hit on the Enchantress, that would be huge. We do get a double hit. The Goop, it's enough to take out the Enchantress, meaning he won't enchant his heroes with attack buffs. That was perfect. I mean, the Slime is going to slow down my heroes, but I did not want his heroes to get the attack buff. Huge, huge, huge. This, oh wow, the Skeleton is about to die, but look at the damage that we can do right here. Especially to the, oh my goodness gracious, the Drakeling and the Jossum took major damage. He's going for the Fireball play. That will take out the Phoenix. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. He did take out the Phoenix. So we can try to revive the Phoenix as quick as possible. Yeah, we might as well. We're going to have to, right? Let's do that. Bada boom. Ugh, this Phoenix still survived. That's not good. But hey, the robot and the werewolf should survive. Especially the robot. The robot has 500 health, so we should survive right here. But look at this. The skeleton survived, meaning that he will revive. And let's see if we can push the slime towards the Phoenix. Yes, we do. And the bomb is going to take out the slime. Let's go. Drakeling and the Jossum, super weak, only in double digits when it comes to health. We should be able to win here. He's going to just hit the robots. Okay. Go for it, my dude. The direct hit, though, with the that's going to activate the bomb. But I won't be able to use the bomb blast easily. I'm not sure if we can double hit the Jossum here, but I would like to. Nope. But the Drakeling will be taking some damage up there. They're both just one hit away from death, dude. They're both one hit away from death. The Drakeling is going to die. The Drakeling is going to die. Unless the Jossum pushes him out of the way, which we're not going to make the Jossum hit the Drakeling. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, going to be, yet again, another good game. Let's freaking go, dude. What a game. What a run. I'm very happy with the outcome so far. We got 9 wins, yes? Let's freaking go, guys. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 9 wins, 1 loss here. Oh, wow. We're facing this deck. I mean, I'm not happy about it. This used to be one of the strongest decks back in 2020, 2021. Not the case anymore, but who knows? It actually could be the strongest decks right now. But we are playing in this arena, so we can just re-enchant ourselves, thankfully. But his Frostfox and the Vampire are just going to continuously heal up, which is going to be a problem. I mean, just hit the robot, I guess. Make the robot stay up there somehow. So that way, the robot can place bombs, because I might need to just use Bomb Blast in order to win here, you know? It's going to enchant the Vampire. Skeleton does take quite a beating right there, but nothing too crazy. Hit the the Shaman right there. The Shaman dies. The Shaman died. All right. Now, if we can try to re-enchant his heroes, it would be great. Will he go after the Phoenix and the Robot? Interesting choice. Oh, no, never mind. It's going after the Skeleton, which is also an interesting choice because the Skeleton just needs one more turn to revive. So that's a very weird play, you know? We cannot do much here. I'm not sure we can even push the blacksmith towards the arena object. Nope, we got a double hit though. Alright, Skeleton goes next. Let's see if the Skeleton survives this turn. I really need him to survive. I think he will. I think he should be able to, unless he pushes it. Yep, Skeleton is alive. Let's go. Skeleton is alive. Very happy about that. Let's see if we can make the werewolf hit the vampire. Yes, we do. For 164 damage right there, too. Not too bad. Alright, so only the vampire and the Frostfox are left alive. None of my heroes are enchanted, so it's not like the Frostfox can heal up. Wait, none of my heroes are enchanted, which is pretty weird. I thought they were. It actually takes out the Skeleton again. He just enchanted the robot. Enchant his vampire to receive more damage. I completely whiffed it. How did I miss right there? That Skeleton messed me up, dude. Alright, so now he's going after the Skeleton. It makes sense since the Skeleton is already in bones. You might as well go after the Skeleton. The bomb will hit the vampire. Can we double hit the Frostfox here? There you go, nice little double hit. And look at that, the werewolf actually has the defensive buff. Ooh, a werewolf with a defensive buff is dangerous. He's focusing on the skeleton. I get why he is trying to do that. I get it. It's just funny that he's just constantly focusing on him. I cannot. Come on, dude. I mean, I wanted to enchant the robot, but we're not gonna be able to. At least we got a double hit right there, but we weren't able to do that. He might just hit the robot and the skeleton. Never mind, he's going for the skeleton and the phoenix? Skeleton and the phoenix. Okay. I mean, we can revive the phoenix though, which is weird. But okay. You do you. We might have to go after the phoenix though. Let's see. Let's see if we can revive the phoenix as quick as possible. Bada boom, bada boom. No way, dude. Come on, man. Alright, so the phoenix at least just needs one hit to die. But, I mean, it's a problem. It's still a problem. Oh, look at this, though. We might be able to just make the phoenix explode on both of them right there. There we go. And the Frostfox was in range to get taken out because of the werewolf. So only one more hero left. The vampire. The vampire can heal up and can actually take out the werewolf easily right there. But he doesn't. He thankfully does not take out the werewolf in one shot. But we don't have an angle. Are you kidding me? We don't have a good angle to hit the vampire. What a shame, dude. We might not be able to take out the vampire. Even if we use the phoenix, we might miss. We just completely whiffed it. This might cost me the game now. This might cost me the game because he is just constantly healing now. What a shame, dude. I can't believe I missed that. Of course, he gets a double heal. At least we can re-enchant him so that way he can take extra damage. Or should I try to focus on the double hit? We're doing 85 damage. He can die in 2 hits. Can we get the double hit though? It was actually not enough to get to take him out in 2 hits. Thankfully, the robot was there to take him out. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit scary right there, but we're actually able to take out a very old but strong combo. Let's go, guys. We got 10 wins. Let's continue on. All right, guys. With 10 wins, I'm super stoked at how far we have come, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're facing the Treant Assassin combo with Slime and Warlord. This is going to be interesting. And he's going to use the Assassin for damage. So right off the bat, we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage. The robot and the werewolf, so very well played on that. We're going to have to go for the trap here, and then hopefully we'll hit the Assassin. We don't hit the Assassin, but we actually hit the Treant and the Warlord, and the Slime gets the Bomb Blast, so not too bad. Let's see what he does here. He's going for the trap again. Yeah, he does. And hits the werewolf. Well played, dude. Yeah, go just do this. Hopefully he can push the slime towards the werewolf, and hopefully the werewolf hits the treant. Do as much damage as possible before the werewolf dies, because he is playing incredibly well. Assassin goes next. Can he one-shot the werewolf? He will regardless, because the trap will take her out. So very well played right there. Yeah, we're not doing too great, obviously. We're not doing too great. He is playing very well. The skeleton is slow down. Let's just hit the trap. At least wait. Look at that. We actually double hit the assassin. That was actually pretty clutch, not gonna lie. Slime gets the buff. Will he take out my the robot? He might actually take out the robot here. No, he's going after the skeleton. Skeleton dies. Phoenix is actually still alive. Just barely hanging on though. We can actually just hit the trap here. And at least the trap will actually hit everyone. So not too bad. Not sure if the skeleton is going to survive. He might just take out the skeleton. Unless he's going to use the assassin for damage. If he takes out the robot, then the skeleton will get revived. He's going after the assassin. Or sorry, the robot. Never mind, he's going after the skeleton. Well played. Very smart play. Very smart. So I won't be able to use him. Unfortunately, this actually might be our second loss, ladies and gentlemen. This person is playing very good. Can we just hit the Phoenix towards the trap? No, we don't. At least we did damage to the Warlord, but that was not the play that I wanted to do. Assassin gets the buff, so he just needs 2 hits on the robot, and then a hit on the Phoenix, leaving the Phoenix alive though, which is very interesting, especially with the bomb blast there. If we can somehow push the Treant towards the Bomb Blast, would that be game? Or like win for us? No, we pushed. Oh man, I was trying to push the Treant towards the Bomb Blast. That was bad. All right. I mean, we could have actually won if we would have done that, but sadly, we actually pushed the bombs away by mistake. So that's going to be our second loss. Unfortunate loss, ladies and gentlemen. We could have actually won that. I just didn't play that up. I just didn't play one, the very last play right there. Cost me the game, but what can you do, right? We just need 2 more wins with only 1 more life to go. Let's continue on. All right, guys. 10 wins, 2 losses here. Interesting deck. Let's see how well we can do here. My robot goes first, not too bad. We might be able to double hit the farmer here. We really don't have much to do. But look at that, we actually do double hit the farmer, and we actually hit the mummy right there. The problem is, like I said, we are facing the mummy, so if he enchants the skeleton, then we won't be able to use the skeleton's ability right there. Decent damage right there, but we can deal lots of damage here to the mummy. The mummy died! The mummy died! Which means the skeleton did not get enchanted, which means the skeleton can get revived no matter what. Alright. He's going for the multi-hit on the werewolf and hitting the skeleton. Werewolf will be taking a beating. Oh my goodness, not even just a beating, death. He just takes out the werewolf right there. Very well played. Not much I could have done there, guys. He takes out I take out his mummy. He takes out my werewolf. What a trade. Pretty awful trade right there. The griffin almost dies. Holy guacamole, dude. That was an incredible play right there onto the griffin. He is going to hit the robot. That will place bombs. So let's see if we can use the bombs to my advantage. It doesn't seem like it. Actually, the griffin is going to die no matter what. Let's see if we can double hit the farmer right there and push it towards the bomb, which we do, so not too bad right there. Farmer just needs 1 bomb blast, which is not too bad. Actually, unless he hits the echo, which he could. He could hit the echo. No, he does not. Skeleton will get revived, thankfully. So nothing too crazy. We don't have a good angle. We actually don't have a good angle to actually hit the farmer. It's not like this is going to work out. Like if we hit the spell wing, then the skeleton is going to go after the farmer. It did. It did. Oh my goodness. We actually hit the spell wing and took out the farmer. So now we don't need to worry about, him getting echoes. And of course, the farmer's pumpkins every single turn. Well, is he actually trying to take out the phoenix here? He's actually going to try to take out the Phoenix. Okay, go for it, my dude. Phoenix is still alive, and he heals up the Phoenix, or sorry, the Spellwing one last time. Let's do this, double hit, and push it towards the skeleton. That was death. I actually didn't expect death right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 more game away, win or lose. I really hope we can actually get the win here just to complete this challenge. Let's hop into the final battle. All right, guys, the final battle, and we are facing the Wombo combo in an open arena too, which is going to be annoying. Can we double hit the Ragnar? Thankfully the Wombo combo got nerfed, but let's see. We actually double hit the Spellwing and triple hit the Ragnar. That was really good. He is going to use the Ragnar's ability. That will actually hit the werewolf, and sadly the werewolf will not get her ability back. Seems like he's going after 1 hit on the Ragnar though, and maybe hit the Thunderpaws. Yeah. All right. Okay, so he just placed a bomb, or he activated the robot's ability, but there really isn't much I can do here. Now we can try to just focus on hitting the Ragnar again. The skeleton should hit the Spellwing. Look at the damage, though. Like, the Ragnar Spellwing took a bunch of damage. The Griffin took a little bit of damage. And the Thunderpaws was there to take the Bomb Blast. So, honestly, that was a really good play. Skeleton gets taken out. All right. Can we hit the Griffin? Let's do that. Griffin gets hit. The bomb will take out the Ragnar. Hits the Thunderpaws for a little bit. Now we don't have to worry about the axes. He can still use the charges. He was just focusing on using the axes to not activate the werewolf's ability, and it makes sense. He is focusing on the skeleton right now. Skeleton, very weak, but he is still alive. Not sure if we can... Double hitting the Spellwing will take him out, but I don't think we can actually do it. We did. Okay. We just actually took out the Spellwing right there, so no more echoes for him. And that's 1 less hero for him to actually use the charges. All right. So will he take out the? Okay, that's actually going to take out the. That's actually going to take out the skeleton. Unless he pushes the robot, and the robot pushes the bomb away or the charges away. Never mind. He's just going to straight hit the skeleton right there and the robot. That did not place a bomb. How did that not place a bomb? The robot did not place a bomb. Why? If that cost me the game, I'm going to be very upset. I was trying to hit it towards the Phoenix and I missed. At least we hit the Griffin. But how did that not activate the bomb? Like, that's weird. Alright, so that will actually activate the werewolf's ability, which is good. I need her ability to be active. And, she should survive. She has, 300 health. Okay. This is not good. We can try to hit the Griffin towards the werewolf. No, we don't. No, we don't. Would that bomb hit the Griffin? It does! Wow, it actually did. All right. Both heroes are actually one hit away from the werewolf and the Phoenix. But I'm still shocked that the robot did not get his ability activated. There it is. It just got activated. Okay. Phoenix. We just need one hit on the Thunder Paws right there, and the bomb will take out his Griffin. So this should hit the Thunder Paws right there, and the bomb will take out the Griffin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking go. I needed that. I needed to do that in order to win. Ladies and gentlemen, after losing twice, we actually got 12 wins. We finished and completed this challenge. Very difficult. Especially in the final match, it was so close, but we were actually able to get the final win right there just to complete this challenge. Awesome run, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get some cards here on my max account that I'm actually looking for, because right now, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. We did get some Thunder Paws, but not the Orc. All right. So we got some Thunder Paws right there, and 20,000 gold, which is absurd. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. That was such an incredible run. Very happy that we actually got to 12 wins right there. Use this deck before it gets nerfed, because I think the werewolf is definitely going to get nerfed. I'm not sure about the robot, but yeah, use it before it gets nerfed. And if you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just let me know in the comments below, and that's what we do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I'll see you next one. Take care.